have our traditional red slicers here. This is what you'd see on burgers or your traditional tomato sandwich. We have what you call these kind of high looms, where you have heirloom tomatoes that are bred to be a little hardier. They don't crack as much. They're a little sturdier. So we have the Gin Fizz, which is a beautiful yellow summer tomato, and you can see it has this slightly rosy tint to it. And this has the lowest acidity out of all the tomatoes, very fruity and bright. Cuba Libre is also a high loom of the Cherokee Purple that you see right next to it. And these have like a really complex, almost earthy flavor to it. It's a little bit richer and has a little bit more depth of flavor. Now we have the Cherokee Purple. So this is an heirloom tomato, similar to the Cuba Libre, beautiful dark purple with a little bit of green at the head. And this is also kind of got that complex, earthy, juicy flavor to it. Brandywine, which is an heirloom pink tomato, dense, delicious, balanced flavor. The Valencia is this really gorgeous, deep yellow heirloom, and also kind of full flavor and rich, but still has the brightness of the other yellow tomatoes. Summer Sunrise has been kind of the most delicate tomato that we have here. And it's a really beautiful, light, pale yellow, and it's tart, sweet, very fruity. The last tomato we've got is the Lemon Boy. This is higher acidity, also very fruity. You can see the description says sweet and tangy. A lot of the tomatoes correspond to their colors in a way. So the lighter colors, the yellows, have this higher acidic note or tangier, fruity note, whereas the reds and then the deeper purples and pinks have this earthier, fuller flavor. Has this almost synesthesia type correlation, I think. We have Green Zebra. Those will actually turn almost fully yellow on the exterior, but the interior does stay green, and that's like a fruity, tangy, high acid tomato, really delicious in fresh salads. And then we have our plum tomatoes. These are what we call paste tomatoes. They're a little bit denser, the flesh, have a little less juice in them, which makes them really great for making sauces or tomato paste, cooking them down. Yeah, and there's a variety of different paste tomatoes in there. I have a variety of different potatoes, white, blue, red. These are coming from a neighboring farm that we're friends with, and we like to collaborate with different farmers who have other things in stock. We have some delicata squash as we're moving into the fall. We also have a wide variety of beans to our right. So these yellow ones are actually a mix. So there's Marvel of Venice, and then there's Yellow Light. And they're a really delicious, buttery, almost sweet bean, very tender. You can cook it how you would cook a traditional bean. Our lettuces coming in, these are baby green butter lettuces, red butter, and baby romaine. There's fresh ginger. This is a new addition to the market today. It's been growing all summer. We have radishes, two kinds, French breakfast and the red rover. We have our mixed cherry tomatoes. To the right are the shishito peppers, okra, a couple different varieties mixed in there. We mix in a lot of these varieties together, which I think is nice. Large bok choy and escarole heads. On this table we have broccolini and lacinato kale, curly kale, and onions, fresh from our fields. We have 3 different types of garlic that range in how pungent they are and how spicy they are, and some lemongrass up in the upper right. This is our herbs section. We have parsley, cilantro, thyme, oregano, rosemary, and sage. A small selection of spicy chili peppers, habanero, and New Mex hatch chili. And we have our eggplant that comes in every week. We have quite a variety, but there's black eggplant and then striped and white eggplants. And our bulk greens with lettuce mix and arugula. So we work with River Valley Community Grains, and they supply us with a lot of different grains that our customers love. And so it's really nice to get to support other local grain farmers around New Jersey. and supply farro, barley, lentils, oat groats, popcorn, black beans, all sorts of different wheat berries, as well as flowers at the top right there. And summer has definitely been about tomatoes and peppers. So we have a ton of sweet peppers. These are Jimmy Nardellos. And then below we have a variety of sweet peppers, including these really fun sweet chocolate peppers.
Oh, wow.
Have a slightly earthy, subtle chocolatey flavor. Pickling cucumbers, which are dense and really great for pickling. And then we have our typical slicing cucumbers, which are great for salads and whatever else. Two kinds of squash. The first is Pantheon, and then the one below is Dunja. We've got celery at the top and beets. Come around, we've got our collard greens. Our brassica block is blossoming right now. And then we have mushrooms from Two River Mushroom Co. So we have a mixed medley of shiitake, maitake, black pearl oysters, king trumpet. Last but not least, we have our white and red chard, also coming in for fall session.